Hello everyone, hello. We are so back, I think. I hope that we are indeed so back. And hopefully my stream settings are all okay too, because yesterday I was like checking everything. I don't know. Hopefully it's okay. Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? Hi Lane, hi Alex. How are you guys? Oh my god. Yesterday I was so pissed off. Like to be fair, I'm not gonna lie. I think yesterday's situation was kind of funny. And on a good day, I probably would have tanked it and streamed? I don't know. Anyway, but I was too tired, man. I was like, I'm not dealing with this tonight. I was literally like, today is not the day to be doing this, YouTube. I'm sorry. Hi, Minami. How are you doing? Okay, we can like actually have a conversation today, guys. Can you believe it? So, how was your weekend, guys? Nobody could tell me anything. Yesterday I was like, oh my god, guys, how have you been? Well, I was at the convention. How was your weekend? And there was like nothing, and I was like, they fucking hate me. They fucking hate my ass, man. Like, what the fuck? But it's okay, we are so back. Probably not a very long stream today, guys, which I apologize for, but you gotta understand this isn't like my normal streaming day, so probably just gonna get as much done as possible. But yeah, I did get the line art done, so this is my final design. Well, actually, no, that's not true. This is my almost final design that I ended up doing. I added a bow with a snowflake because I thought it would look quite cute, and it gives her that girly vibe despite being a mecha. I also came up with like a really insane idea, but I think the Snow Miku contest judges would hate 100%, but I am loving it. Hello Lara, I had an odd day and I just noticed I might have not mapped the guitar staff I'm doing right. Oops, oh, that's okay. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys do on Thursdays? We never talk on Thursdays. Just like, I hope I don't like walk away from this. I'm a little bit worried that I'm gonna like walk away from the stream thinking that it's a Wednesday. And then tomorrow I'm gonna forget all the shit that I have to do, even though it's gonna be a Friday. Like, I'm busy tomorrow, man. I hope I don't wake up tomorrow like, today is a Thursday, and then I abandon all of my Friday responsibility. I'm free today and tomorrow. Wait, today it is Thursday today. I don't know. I know, were you here yesterday? I mean, we had a total collapse yesterday, so basically the stream had to be moved. Postponed. It's been postponed, but we are here now. Weekend was good. Hang out with my little nephew. Oh, that's really nice. I hope you had a good time. I got to work late because I thought I had an appointment, but I didn't. And I noticed too late. And tomorrow I won't go to work because no buses are driving. Oh wow, why not? Is there like some kind of strike or something? Man, I've been having so much issues with like public transportation. I've been trying, so my mom just left the other day because she was visiting, and like literally I was trying to like, because I normally like send her on a train to the airport, like I put her on a direct train to the airport where she can't go wrong. You know, she can't get off at the wrong station. It's a direct train, goes to airport. So, you know, my hopes is that it works out fine. Actually, I'm not allowed to move. But for some reason all the trains were really full, and I was like the first train that arrived, she wouldn't be able to like actually get on it because it was so full, and she had a suitcase, and I was like, this is stressing me out, man. This is stressing me out. I'm gonna be responsible if she misses that plane. Strikes. Yeah. Yeah, when it strikes, I'm kind of like, whatever. At least they warn you about it. Well, they do warn you about it, right? But when it's just like something just randomly breaks down, I'm like, oh, that is annoying. At least if strikes, you can kind of like plan ahead. But yeah, mom got home all safe. It was all good, so that was fine. And yeah, I've got like a bunch of convention stuff to tell you guys. That's why I wanted to do the stream in the end, because I was like, man, like on Saturday I'm gonna be playing a video game, so I'm probably gonna be too distracted by Leon Kennedy's ass to to keep up with my conversation topics that I have planned. So I was like, I gotta like get all of my yapping out of my system that I want to talk about. Or like literally, what am I gonna do on Saturday? And there's no stream on Friday, obviously. So I was like, I need my catch up. I need my banter, or I'm gonna be sad. Hello, Aaron. Planes, Trains, and Automobile is a great movie. Also, assuming chat is like it was yesterday. I know Lara wants to see this. Well, I saw it, so now you owe me an apology. You can't just walk in here and be like, here's a movie, Lara. You can't say hi, Lara, second. Like, that's messed up. I hope the convention went all good. The convention was not too bad. It wasn't like, you know, crazy, but it was pretty good. Overall, I am very happy with how it went. It had a couple like things that made me feel a bit weird. So like the first thing was that for some reason they hid the artist alley in the basement. And I kept thinking about it, and I could not come up with a valid reason other than they fucking hate us. Because all of the rest of the convention was all upstairs, like on the ground floor, and it was a huge room. Like it was a very big space. I feel like they could have easily like fit the artist tables in there, but for some reason they decided not to. So they put us in this like room downstairs in the basement, and I was like, when I saw it, when I just arrived to like set up my table, I was like, is anybody actually going to find us down here? Like I was getting concerned. I was like, this is really strange. Why would they do this? And then I went upstairs to like see the main hall, and it was huge. And there was totally space down there. I hope it was a nice basement. It was alright. I mean, it wasn't. I was also worried that it was going to get like hot in there or something, but it was okay because I guess it wasn't summertime. I feel like if it was summertime, it would have fucking sucked. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, either way, I was kind of like weirded out by that. So I was like, okay, well, let's see how it goes. And honestly, the foot traffic was okay. There was a lot of people, especially on Saturday. But can I just say that on Saturday, it was so full because the basement was really small. It wasn't as big as the main hall upstairs. Like we were basically spread across like 3 smaller rooms, and you had to like go into corridors, and then you like walk down the corridor, and then you walk into those rooms, which I think is a bit confusing to like find people as well. And yeah, literally, there was so many people on Saturday that actually like they couldn't all fit in there, and I was actually thinking, well, if I was at this convention and I was like, oh, let me see like this artist alley, and I saw how many people there are and how I would be like, well, I can't fit in there, I'm not going to artist alley. So I'm kind of thinking about how many people saw the artist alley or like the crowd and were like, hell no, and then they never came back. So while there was a lot of people, I feel like there totally would have been more people if they acted normal and put us in like the main room with everybody else, but apparently they didn't think we were worthy. That's okay, I guess. Fair enough. I guess they really overpriced figurine sellers deserve a better spot. I get it. But yeah. So will you play the Power Fantasy Leon route or the scary non-Leon route? What the hell are you talking about, bro? The game is not even out yet, and you are already confusing me with whatever it is that you're saying. You understand that the game will be out in 4 hours, 4 hours, or something like that? And you are already saying shit that I don't comprehend. Uma Musume OC name Tuxedo, my boy. How sick is that name? Wait, Tuxedo, my boy is all one name? You know what? Why? What the hell? Sure. Oh, but I thought you hated Tuxedo Mask though, Minami. A cramped artist alley is not fun to navigate. Yeah, like I don't know. It was weird. I thought it was a very strange placement. And let me tell you something really funny that happened though. So when I was packing up, and I mean to leave, like I was packing up to leave on my last day, I was like getting ready to go, and this guy walks in, and he comes up to me, and he starts talking to me while I'm packing my shit up, and he's like, "Oh my god, I had no idea there was an artist alley down here. Like I walked around upstairs the whole time. I had no clue that you guys were down here. I feel so sad that I missed out on the artist alley. Everybody's packing up and leaving." Then he looked at like what was left of my display, and he was like, "Man, I would have totally bought those Ina keychains from you." And I was like, I mean, I haven't put them away yet. You can buy them. You can still buy them. And then he was like, "No, sorry, I can't." And then he walked away. I was like, what the fuck, man? That was so funny. I was like, what do you mean? Like, these people, they play with your feelings, okay? These artist alley goers, they fucking play with your feelings. They will stare at your display and point at it to your friends and take pictures of it and act like it's the coolest thing they've ever seen, and then they will look at something and be like, "Oh my god, I need this so bad." And then they walk away from your table and they don't buy anything. Called him out on his bluff? I mean, I didn't even call him out on his bluff. I thought he was being serious, you know? So I was just like, yeah, I still got the stuff out. You could just give me a tenner, mate. Like, it's okay. He was like, "No, sorry, I really can't." And then he just left. Oh man, that was so good. It was actually so good. No, Tuxedo comes because of Tuxedo Cats. What are Tuxedo Cats? Okay, Lara, I'm putting away my guitar for now. I wanted to talk about Miku Expo yesterday. I really want to go, but the Berlin show is on a Tuesday, but I will already have graduated at that time. Dude, the London show is on a Thursday, which is also like, why? Why are they on weekdays? Why are they on fucking, like, weeknights? It's kind of crazy. Like, do they hate us? Do they fucking hate us? Wait, this is like the wrong layer. Don't do that there. Yeah, Miku Expo got me hyped, even though I had to download another app for it. But hey, I got the priority ticket, so I don't have to wake up early tomorrow to buy the tickets. I got literally I woke up like at 8 a.m. on Wednesday, ready to buy the tickets because I was like, yes, okay, priority sale. And then I go on like the website where I bought them last time on priority sale, and they had this banner at the top that was like, this page is not gonna work anymore. We switched over to an app. And I was like, God fucking damn it. So I had to download their fuck-ass app to get the fucking priority tickets. But at least I can rest. I can rest in peace now. Black and white cats are called tuxedo cats? I did not know that. Is it because they got like a white belly? Sadly, me and a girly bub was selling Uma Musume phone charms, and I darted to her booth while looking at mouthwashing art. Oh my god, I saw a really funny mouthwashing cosplayer the convention this weekend. They were dressed as like one of the characters. I'm not sure, the Hawaiian shirt guy. I don't know what their name is, but they were holding a bottle of mouthwash that had like blue liquid in it, and they were drinking out of it. And I was like, I called them over and I was like, hey, that's a sports drink, right? And they were like, yeah, it's a sports drink, don't worry. And I was like, okay. But I was like, oh my god, this looks like insane if you don't know. This person just walking around drinking mouthwash. I hope the normal sale starts tomorrow. Yeah, the normal sale starts tomorrow. There was a priority sale for London people. London people get a priority sale if they have like a SIM card with O2, basically. Which I think is because I think they own the arena where the concert is. Which I think is like insane, you know? Can I just say that like the fact that they own the arena lets you buy the tickets 48 hours early if you are their client? Can I just say that that's actually low-key crazy? And like, yeah, I qualify for that and I took advantage of it, but I still think that's actually like crazy. Are you sure my friend is in London right now for some reason? I don't know why he's there. I love how you're like, I don't know why he would go to London, man. Daisuke's the Hawaiian shirt guy? There you go. They actually eat the mouthwash in game? Or do they freeze it and make popsicles out of it? Mouthwash cool mint popsicle? You know, every time I tell this to people, they call me insane, but when I was a kid, honest to God, there was a popsicle that I really like that I think is probably discontinued now for all the right reasons. But it was flavored like tangerine. Okay, stay with me, guys. It was flavored like tangerine and mint. And I feel like that, when you think about it, that's gotta be like the worst tasting thing ever. But it was low-key one of my favorites. I'm not even sure how they managed to do that. It's like choco mint, but from hell, I guess. But for some reason, I really liked it. Power Sakura Musume, you can talk normally now. Believe it or not, they fixed the chat. You don't gotta type boobs and numbers in my chat anymore. You guys really surprised me yesterday. I was like, what do these numbers mean? And then it kind of clicked. I'm watching a video of viral London desserts, and there were like this fluffy pancake shop, and I wanted to ask if you ate there, but forgot. No, man, I don't go to viral places because the lines are ridiculous and it's like almost never worth it. Like, if I see a line next to like a place, I'm just immediately like, yeah, this is probably something that's viral on TikTok and it's not actually that good. I can probably go to like any place in its like 10-meter radius and get like as good or better food without standing in line. I actually don't get how people manage to stand in line for shit. Like, I don't know, especially for food. I would maybe stand in line for something like an event or like some kind of like store that sells something that I really want to buy, that's like a pop-up or something like that, right? But food, I'm just gonna get hungry and hungrier the longer I stand in this line. Like, I actually don't get, and God knows how long it's going to take because everybody takes like different amounts of time to eat. It could be half an hour, it could be 2 hours. Doesn't make any sense. I have no emojis and I must speak. Oh no, they fixed the censorship thing, but they took away the emoji keyboard. One of the cats first fed his own leg in one part. Whatever, man. It tastes like eating tangerine after brushing your teeth. I don't know, it tasted like tangerine, but had this like kind of cool, refreshing vibe to it. You know, like it had like this mint tingle, but it wasn't like too overpowering. I don't know. I always really enjoyed it. I don't know, but whenever I tell anybody about it, they're like, "That sounds terrible," and I feel like it does kind of sound terrible. But if you try it, it's actually pretty good. So yeah. Man, you miss one Lara stream and there's a new chatter spelling poops with a whole character lore. You missed the now privated yesterday stream where everything went horribly wrong. I like how I was confusing Lara. What do you mean you were confusing me? Nobody explained to me if they actually eat the how they actually eat the mouthwash. I feel like I'm being gaslit. I actually feel like I'm being gaslit. I'm just gonna keep believing that they made mouthwash popsicles out of it or something. Anyways, I have more convention stuff to tell you guys. So, other than that, it did go pretty well. Actually, I have been so happy with having money. I got home and I looked at my bank account and I was like, oh my god, finally! Fucking finally, man. And I immediately spent the money. But that's irrelevant. Well, not all of it, but I was like, okay, I need to buy this and this and this, like right now! I need to buy all of these things before something in my life changes. Okay, I don't actually know what kind of, like... There's so many, like, mechanical parts here. I don't know which one should be what color. It's confusing. Maybe I will just color, like, everything on this base color for now. And then add more detailing in other colors that are the accent. That might be a good idea. Why write 8085 and you can type the brackets with dots in them? You're now, well, you know, now you're pissing me off though. Guys, this is how we end up with the harsh YouTube censorship. Don't you get it? This is how they get us. This is literally how they get us. Stop! You're not in 5th grade math class anymore, man. Okay, like, you're not 12 years old and you just discovered that you can do this on your calculator, okay? Sometimes you gotta act like an adult. Some circumstances just require you to be mature, okay? And Lara streams are one of those. Think about your behavior for 60 seconds. I wanted to buy some bread before my bus arrived on Monday, and I used the self-checkout register, but I accidentally scanned my bread twice, got scared, just used the other register and left. I committed a horrible sin at the grocery store the other day. I did not steal anything, but I might as well have, to be completely honest with you. I felt horrible. I don't know why I did that, okay? I haven't been 12 for 20 years, but they fucking act like it, man. You gotta act like it, you know? I'm sorry. Oh man, they really mean it when they say that men never grow up. It's actually kind of scary. The thing is programmed horribly to let you remove items. I think you have to call an assistant to remove items. That's probably done so you don't steal shit. So, I was at a grocery store recently, and I needed like these canned tomatoes that I always buy for pastas and stuff. And I saw that the cans where I usually get them, they were like in a box. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess because sometimes you know how they have stuff in a box, but you can like, because they buy them like in bulk and then they kind of just place the boxes, but you take like individual cans out of them, right? So I saw that and I was like, oh, okay, well, the cans are in this box. So I take one I open the box and I take one can out self-checkout. And there was no barcode on the thing because I think you're not supposed to buy them individually. And I felt so fucking horrible. I quickly scanned. I scanned everything else and I left the can of tomatoes and I just walked out. And then I went into another store next door and I bought the can of tomatoes there because I was too embarrassed. You ruined that box. I don't know why I did that. I actually don't know why I did that. Like, my brain just kind of had, like, a moment, okay? I don't know why, but I didn't connect the dots. I guess they didn't have any of, like, the individually sold ones left. So I just assumed that, like, the box was... I felt so horrible, like, actually. Laura hug, that's not a thing. That's not an emoji. The box isn't ruined, just put the can back in there. Well, I hope that's what they did, but I know for sure that's not what I did. I just walked out of there, man. I guess because I shop at like really unemployed times most of the time, there's like lots of old people that like shop at the same time as me. So, like, it's always just like grandpas and grandmas there. And like the other day, I was walking out of the store at the same time as this grandma was walking out of the store. Like, we were out of the door at the exact same time. And the alarm thingy at the door started beeping. And, you know, nobody else was exiting, so it was definitely one of us. And we look at each other, and the grandma just goes, "I hope that wasn't me." And I go, "Yeah, I hope that wasn't me either." And then we just like continue walking out of the store, even though it was definitely one of us. But in my defense, I bought 1 bag of nuts and I paid for it. And I don't think a bag of nuts gets the alarm beeping anyway. So like, that grandma stole something. And we're, I sure hope that wasn't me, she said, and then just like walks out of there. That sounds kind of sus. They'll never catch us. Me and that grandma, we're partners in crime. They'll never find us. Even though I'm at that store every single week. Stores are stressing me. Dude, like actually though. I know this is probably like social anxiety speaking, but like they need to figure grocery stores out. I think the most horrible situation that ever happens to me though is when I like forgot to buy something, but I'm already at the cash register or like at the self-checkout. And like some people are so, you know, those people never felt anxious in their lives when they realize that they forgot something and they just leave like their basket there and they go get it quickly and then come back. Like, that's how you fucking know that's the most unbothered person in the world. That's how you know they've never been through anything in their life. So maybe they have and it made them a stronger person. I don't know. But I could not be me. Like, actually, I wish it was me. But it could not be me, man. You will not catch me being like, yep, let me just go grab this thing that I forgot to buy quickly. Like, never. Literally never. Hey, Voids, look, how are you doing? Miku mentioned, so true. Look at my beautiful mecha snow, Miku. How are we feeling about these colors, by the way, guys? How are we feeling about them? Kind of like, I don't know, do you feel like the dark is too dark? Maybe it should be like a nicer, brighter color. I'm not so sure about the green either, to be honest with you. I'm out here worrying about this like this is going to win anything. It's so crazy. Like, girl, who gives a fuck? No, I feel like that way it just blends too much, right? I guess maybe like the gray looks quite nice, actually. Kinda like the gray. I don't know. I just feel like this is a bit too dark. Especially for a snow Miku. I don't know. I feel like a bluish gray might look nice. The indecisiveness kicks in again. This cannot keep happening to me. Parents used to do that thing where they leave you at the register to get something while the poor cashier just look at you. No, my parents used to make me go get it. My parents used to be like, oh, I forgot this. Can you go to that aisle and go get it? And then they would wait at the cash register while I had to sprint because I didn't want to make my mom wait for too long at the register. For me, that was also like a core memory that made me never want to do that in my life. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. Okay, how do we feel about these colors? This Miku is super cute. I really want it to be top 5. It's probably not gonna happen. Don't hold your breath for it. I am curious to see what they do end up choosing now, because like the theme this year is so ridiculously strange and vague. Like, I need to know what were they thinking. I need to know what was like the actual concept, because like I feel like everybody is confused. All the comments under the post announcing it were like, what the hell does that mean, Miku? Miku, what are you fucking talking about? Like, this doesn't make any sense, queen. Dare I add a third highlight color? Like an evil person? Perhaps. Maybe there, like this. She's quite cute, I like her. I think her hair clips should be like darker though. But they stand out a bit more. What the star will eventually win first place? I mean, you never know. This is, I mean, maybe it's like one of those things where you just kind of keep doing it. You just keep doing it until it finally happens. This is like my what, 7th? No, this can't be my 7th Snow Miku. This is maybe my 5th or 6th Snow Miku entry. Because I've been doing them since Snow Miku 2022, I want to say. Okay, this is my 5th, right? Yeah, I think this is my 5th Snow Miku. Okay. Yeah, that's not terrible. Some people have been doing it for way longer than me, man. But I feel like the contest, I feel like they're gonna give up on the contest before I win, because like, let's be for real, they're running out of themes. You can tell they're running out of themes because every year the themes get stranger. They don't know what kind of task to give us anymore. They have no fucking idea what to make the next Snow Miku. Okay, I like it, but I feel like the hair color now blends too much with like the rest of her color scheme. So maybe we should make, ooh, okay, the really bright hair actually looks really nice. I like that. I also want to try pink instead of green as the highlight color. Since I know this one has pink, right? But I was kind of undecided on it. Nah, I think the green is way cuter. Let's see what we can do with like the hair color some more. This is also quite cute now. I had like an unhinged kind of cursed idea for this Snow Miku. Because the theme is fucking Gothic Winter. That would be so sick. I really hope the winner isn't a safe option with the same motives that seem to be the winning meta every year. I I kind of understand though, because like it is a snow Miku, right? Like when you really think about it, like of course there's gonna be similar motifs because like that's kind of the point of a snow Miku, right? I do kind of agree that they tend to go for like very like specific pastel-y designs most of the time, but I also feel like that's just because they're trying to stay on like brand. They also can't alter like the base too much because they obviously use like a Nendoroid base for it probably, or like, you know, like for the 3D model as well. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's a bit of like you just kind of have to accept the fact that it needs to look kind of a certain way to be considered as like one of the top 5. But I think they have had some more creative ones. I just feel like people don't vote for them. Like even if they do end up having like a more creative one, I just feel like people don't really vote for them. Because the top 5 get chosen by like the judges, right? But then the final one gets decided by voting. And you know, at that point it's the people. At that point you gotta blame the people. For not voting the more interesting ones. I think No Snow Miku still has gone viral, like the 2017 one though, can I just say? For some reason, the only Snow Miku people actually ever gave a shit was the 2017, and I think she was really cool. But I personally think that she's like the least Snow Miku looking design ever. Like she's dressed even more summerly than they normally are, I feel like. Like to me that was such a crazy, like, I don't know why, but like the internet was fixated on her. They were doing so many fan arts of her and shit. I was like, damn, people really fucking like the Snow Miku. I'm honestly not even sure why, but like people were like obsessing over her. There's so many fan arts and stuff. I feel like nobody gives a fuck. I feel like the last maybe like 4 or 5 Snow Mikus, like nobody fucking gave a fuck. When was the Sky one? I feel like the Sky Snow Miku was the last time people actually gave a fuck. Like ever since then, nobody even like talks about the songs or the designs. At least like not on like my kind of, I guess, English speaking side of Twitter. People really said we don't give a fuck about the Snow Miku anymore. It's tragic. Miku being naturally blue makes winter such an appropriate design. Yeah, I think the Snow Miku in general is a very cute idea, right? I really enjoy the Snow Miku stuff. I always check out like the song that they release and stuff. I wish Iowa would make a song based. I think Iowa already made a Snow Miku song this year, actually. Iowa already had a Snow Miku song. Literally, I think this year's Snow Miku song is that. I didn't really like it though, I'm gonna be honest with you. My favorite Snow Miku song is still Fondant Step. And that's also my favorite Snow Miku design. What was it? Maybe like 20... What was it? 2021? I don't remember which year it was, but she looks so cute and cozy. She's definitely my favorite Snow Miku. What if one made Otaloids of the Uma horses, called them Umaloids? I'm surprised. I would say that probably already exists. How about that guy's star? You just misspelled. You know what? I think that there was a time when none of us could spell the word extension. Now that I think about it, do you guys remember that? I was like, guys, you gotta use the extension to not spam the chat. And then people proceeded to spam the chat with spelling the word extension wrong. So I can't even blame you. I actually think anybody can spell that word. There's something going on there with the word itself. No, it's definitely not extension. Yeah, there you go. That's the one. I will make another, I'll talk to him. Thanks. My really messed up cursed idea for the snow Miku is, you know how there's the bunny, right? The bunny that nobody gives a fuck about. Rabbit Yukine. Rabbit Yukine. I have this like really messed up concept because the theme is like secret metamorphoses or whatever, right? What if the rabbit is the pilot? What if this Miku is like a Gundam? She's like a fucking Gundam, okay? And the rabbit, maybe her face like opens up in half or something, like some messed up shit like that, and the rabbit is like sitting there piloting it. Think about it. Stop spelling extension wrong on purpose in my chat now! You're pissing me off! Werewolf Miku? And you know what? That's a pretty good idea, actually. I was about to scream at you, but then my brain processed it for a second, and now I think you're a genius for that. It's insane that nobody has thought of it, actually. Addition? No! Exclamation mark subtraction. Bro got fucking murdered. Thanks, Bitamy. I know I can always rely on you to just kill a guy. What you upset about the attention? Don't piss me off. Minami is literally in chat. You guys think that you can just say anything in a Lara chat? But clearly some of you are not used to when Minami has a day off. When Minami is off work, it's not a free-for-all like usually, guys, okay? You can get away. I think like Lane is a good moderator, but I think Lane is more forgiving. But Minami does not forgive. Like Minami is ready to pull that trigger over like much smaller things than like me and Lane would, I think. Clearly some of you people haven't experienced a Lara chat when Minami is around, and I love her for that. Like, she's helping out, man. She's doing God's work over here. Guys, in a spam chat, she's fucking coming for you. She's literally coming for you. She's killing them. She should be, man. I'm letting her. She has my permission. Like, why the hell not? Okay. Anyways, I kinda got on a tangent. Guys, plot twist actually. Guys, plot twist. Actually, yesterday's YouTube bug wasn't a bug. It was just Minami. Actually, it was just Minami deleting everybody's messages. She was like, don't piss me off today. Minami literally did the Caesar fun thing with me once, and I begged for mercy. No way, I'm thinking nonsense. Nah, man, nonsense doesn't moderate chat. She doesn't. I think nonsense encourages people to I think most of the time she's actually like the reason, like she's the one who should be getting fucking timed out. And then she encourages people to be the same. Nonsense only brings like chaotic energy over here. I was gonna say something funny. There's only 4 people Minami can't ban, and you're not one of them. That is true. Minami was working overtime. Exactly. I was drawing Yuri on my day off. Guys, don't interrupt her Yuri drawing. Behave in chat and don't interrupt Minami's important Yuri time. Minami, have you watched the gay hockey show yet? I need like an objective opinion on it. I feel like Minami will give me an objective opinion on it. I'm sorry, but like every single like woman I have ever met is like, yeah, it's the best thing in the world. Heated rivalry is the best shit I've ever seen. And then it's like weirdly old, like 30-year-old women that are like rewatching it. For like 30 to 40-year-old women who are rewatching it multiple times. And that's when I'm like, something is like not right here. Something is literally not right here. Something is going on. I need an objective. I need somebody who's like actually like is not afraid to tell me the truth. Does the gay hockey show suck? You don't understand. I'm being literally pressured by a friend's mother. A friend's mother is breathing down my neck and is like, Lara, when are you gonna watch Heated Rivalry? When are you gonna watch Heated Rivalry, Lara? And I'm like, what? Aren't you like 50? Like, what are you talking about? Like, they really mean it. There's no like age limit to enjoying yaoi. Gay hockey show is my favorite anime. No, that's the ice skating. That's the ice skating. That's Yuri on Ice. You're getting it confused. A friend of Yuna's asking me to watch it. I'll watch episode 1. I'm just not into that. Why is Minami's duck gigantic? Laura, when you watch a Godzilla -1, Minami, can you time Aaron out? Minami, can you time Aaron out every time you see him mention Godzilla -1? Because I'm so sick of it. I'm gonna be so for real with you. I'm fucking done, man. I'm fucking done. That's Yu Yu Hakusho? What? That's not the one I was talking about. I was talking about Yuri on Ice. Yu Yu Hakusho is gay? You better not be lying to me. I actually haven't seen it. I timed him out earlier, but now he's back. Now he's back talking about Godzilla -1 again. What do we do about that? Anyways, guys, the convention. Nobody wants to hear my entertaining convention stories. They only want to come in here and recommend me media. They only want to come in here and recommend me media that I'm never going to watch. You guys only come in here to talk about yourselves and your own interests. I cannot fucking believe this. Oh yeah, something really funny happened. So my table neighbor was actually an artist I've bought from before at a different convention, but I just went to as a visitor. And I recognized their art style and I was like, oh! I don't know if you guys remember, but I have like a sticker in my sticker book that's like a big clicker head. And I was like, oh, you drew that one clicker sticker. I actually have it. And they were like, oh, that's cool. And I was like, yeah, I'm a big fan of The Last of Us. I really like the game. And they were like, oh, my sister is autistic, so all she does is replay The Last of Us on loop. I'm so fucking sick of that game. Every day, my sister just plays The Last of Us from start to finish and then part 2 from start to finish. I can't fucking stand that game anymore. Every single day I see her playing it and I was like, oh. I was like, oh no. That's me. That's fucking me, man. Literally fucking me. I was like, this is not a safe space. This is not a fucking safe space. Laura called out, leave me alone. The joke was, it sounds like hockey show. I wasn't recommending it. How does it sound like hockey show? Wait, is it actually gay? Oh, because you had... Okay, I kinda get it though. Haven't seen Heated Rivalry. Is it gayer than JoJo's? Only because it actually has semi-graphic gay intercourse in it. Like, it actually, you don't guys understand, it actually shows you shit. That's why I don't want to watch it. That's why I'm scared to watch it, guys. But I've heard that it actually goes, like, kind of crazy with that stuff. Which is why I'm also like, so why are, like, these aunties watching it? Like, actual, you understand, like, everybody's aunt is obsessed with that show. Like, I don't get it. Me explaining Stay Gold to my dad for 50th time today. How many Toho fans are at the convention and what characters did they ship? Dude, nobody... Dude, it's 2026. I'm sorry, like, you gotta move on. You gotta move on, you gotta let them go. You gotta let the Toho girlies go. Wake up! Wake up! If I pretend the hockey show is Rudolph X Sirius, but I could watch it. You're so real for that, though. You're so real for that. But yeah, apparently the hockey show is like fairly graphic, so I'm scared, guys. Well, it's not like graphic, you know what I mean? But like it actually like has sexual scenes in it, so I'm like, ooh. It's definitely not something I would like recommend to watch with your mother, but apparently mothers are loving it. Mothers are loving except for my mother. My mother is a hater. She was like, I did not enjoy the gay hockey show, Lara, and I'm like, that's okay. I mean, it's yaoi, yeah, but it's like, it's yaoi for normies. You gotta understand that, like, yeah, sure, it's yaoi, but it's yaoi for normies. Okay, they've never witnessed something like that before. I mean, how many, like, openly gay shows have those women have seen before? I really don't think it's a lot. Now I'm just surprised that it's not a shock to the system as much as I would have expected it to be, I guess. I guess I was wrong. Maybe I'm a bad person. Maybe I underestimated them. Clearly I didn't believe that the aunties can enjoy hardcore gay relationships in their hockey shows. Sorry, I was wrong about them. They never seen Junjo Romantica in parts on YouTube back in 2002. Well, yeah, they went straight to fucking hardcore mode, man. It's insane. But the new game gave us a Snake Girl and a Fossil Girl. People shipped together. New game. Brother, you gotta wake up. You gotta wake up. It's 2026. There's no new Toho game. Aaron, I'm holding you by the shoulders and I'm shaking you right now, okay? Aaron, wake up. It's 2026. There's no new Toho games. There's no new Toho ships. How the fuck did you do that? Just now. What the actual hell was that? Are we not gonna talk about how all the ducks just merged into one mega duck and exploded? I'm taking away your I'm taking away your rights. your moderation rights. Who did that? Lane did it. Lane is the one who like has all the back end access to the ducks. I don't know how she does it. There's a new Toho last year. Aaron, wake up! Aaron, there's no new Toho, okay? Aaron, there's no such thing. Wake up! Oh my god. Exclamation mark, crying corner. The ducks merging is a metaphor for the power of friendship? I believe it. Well, you took English A level. You're so good at this. It's called Toho 2 Fossilized Wonders. Aaron, why? Aaron, why would it be called Toho 2? If it's brand new, there's gotta be like 50 of them or something. Aaron, wake up! There is no... I wanna wake up, there's no new Toho game. It certainly would not be called Toho 2. We're losing him. Guys, we're losing him. What are we gonna do? Somebody shake him. I can't, I gotta finish my Snow Miku, but somebody shake him for me. This cannot go on. 0 didn't go 2 for 20? You see, that sounds a bit more believable. But you gotta wake up, man. There's no new Toho content. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. Can't wait for the Toho 2 6.7 update? How could you say that? In my chat? How could you fucking say that? But yeah, it was so fucking funny to me that my table neighbor... I was like, yeah, I love The Last of Us, and my table neighbor was like, I fucking hate The Last of Us. Because my sister plays it too much. I thought that was so funny. I also thought that was literally me. I was trying like to control myself, but I was like, this is literally me. Like, they're describing me. I'm so glad somebody else got the Last of Us autism. Maybe one day me and that person could meet and then we could discuss The Last of Us for hours and hours. I think that would be pretty fun. Maybe I finally found my true soulmate. The person that just loops The Last of Us non-stop. Finally! Okay, what? I don't really know what I'm doing anymore. None of the colors are what I initially planned. So I'm just in the woods here, trying to figure it all out. I think it looks cute. I'm really proud of like the snowflake cutouts. On the boots and the hair pieces. I think it looks really fun. It's a vibe. Because I was like, how do I make Mecha look snowy? But I think it looks cute. Lane, can you DM me the commands? No! Don't do it, Lane. She's gonna spam them. She's gonna overuse them. Don't make me hate you. You found your soul sister? It's true. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior of the Last? Well, that's low-key how I approach conversations these days, not even gonna lie. Not even gonna fucking lie, that's literally how it happened. I just came up to someone and I'm like, yeah, you seem like a great person. You ever played The Last of Us? And they're like, no, and I'm like, you wanna come to my house and play The Last of Us? And they're like, what the hell? No. It sounds like I'm trying to kidnap them. I'm like, you wanna play The Last of Us with me? And they're like, what the hell? What the hell is wrong with this girl? You know what? I changed up my display actually for the convention slightly. I did like a small display update with like the way I place things. Because you know how I told you I'm like sad that none of my prints are selling, and I was like, nobody fucking wants my prints. The most depressing thing ever. Well, I was like, okay, let's make the prints really in your face. Let's make them more obvious. Because normally I have them like in a catalog or hanging behind me. And I honestly feel like that shit is not working. Like, nobody gives a fuck. So what I did is I placed I made a separate like cube kind of wall next to my like main display. But it's like on the table, you know, it's not behind me, it's not like weirdly on the side, it's like right there, but it's next to the keychains. And I stuck a bunch of prints there with blue tag. And suddenly, my prints were selling. Like, I'm not saying that they were selling a lot. Like, they were selling okay. But they were definitely selling better than they normally do. And I was like, holy shit, I just had to fucking make them in people's faces, I guess. People just, like, people gotta be told what to buy these days. It really is that simple. You just gotta tell them what to buy. So I was actually really happy. I was like, oh my god, people actually want my prints. I thought that nobody just wanted my prints, man. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get rid of like my current stock. It's kind of interesting because I obviously couldn't fit all the prints there, right? So I ended up like putting a few of the designs that I personally like on the display, and I put a catalog with the rest of the prints. And it's so funny because people were only buying the ones that were on display, even though they would flip through the catalog sometimes anyway. So I was like, holy shit, it's kind of insane that this might be my strat now. So whatever prints I want to sell, I put them on the display. Just gotta switch them up every convention basically. Maybe even on several days. Maybe that's the strat. Hello, Gerardo. We have games, only 2, but still, yeah, it's only 1 game gun. I wouldn't put like a casual The Last of Us, well, not even fan, but like someone who's not even properly introduced to video games through The Last of Us Part 2. I think they would hate that. Lane, look at me, I'm an overworked girly pop who wants some whimsy in life. Minimy's like, please, Lane, I need the information about the how make ducks merge together. Today I'm 33 years old. Good for you, Gerardo. Good for you. I wrote down how old Gerardo was in a previous stream, but I think I saved that information on my other computer. Are you keeping track of Gerardo's age? You're like, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Gerardo, they're age tracking you. It's like, you know, one of those things, like one day there's gonna be like a website where that's like Gerardo age tracker, and like on this date Gerardo was this many years old. That would be pretty funny actually. We should do it. Lane? Lane, you're the programmer, get on it. Okay, she looks a bit dead-eyed, but that's just because I haven't drawn the highlights. She looks fucking dead inside right now, but watch this. Watch this. Yo, she's so full of life and happy. She's having the best day of her life, suddenly. She's like, I am so happy that I was born. All it took was a bit of highlights. Look at this. Incredible. She's so happy now. The difference is insane. Okay, guys. Not to lie to myself and to you, but I think this might just be the finalized Snow Miku design. I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, that looks pretty good. So maybe I'm happy with it. Remember when I sent you a graph about all our Discord messages in the last year? Didn't challenge me, I'm crazy like that. That was pretty scary, to be honest. One time I just messaged Lane something, and Lane just replied to me. Like, she just fucking hit me with like this graph that shows that we've been talking more in the past year or so. And was just like nonchalantly was like, you know, we've been talking more lately. And I was like, what the fuck is your problem? Why would you say this to me? Like, imagine you message a friend and they hit you with the, you've been texting me a lot lately. You don't fucking do that. That's insane behavior. How could you say this to me? Yeah, Lara, maybe you should tone it down of how many messages you've been sending me lately. Jeez. What did I even do? Serial experiments, Lane, it's true. You guys making me blush at my age? Thanks, guys. Should you be blushing about that? I would be concerned if I were you. I'd be like, why are they like tracking how old I am? Gerardo doesn't see the red flags. Gerardo's like, yeah. They're doing it because they care. Meanwhile, my moderators are like, write that down, write that down. He said he's 33 today. We'll get to the bottom of this. This might be how we finally discover the like the way to achieve human immortality. We must study this fine specimen. Okay. She's so cute. She looks very like 2000s anime, I think. She's really cute. I love being minus 78,000 years old. Next, missed an opportunity. I guess you already made a 6-7 joke today, but you could have been I love being minus 67,000 years old. I don't know. I'm still workshopping a good 6-7 joke. One day I'm gonna show up to stream and I'm gonna say the greatest 6-7 joke anybody has ever heard, but I'm still workshopping it. So I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay. My ass is not drawing the side and back view tonight. That's not happening. Let's come up with like a design for the bunny. I think it's a good idea to try and design the bunny. I always leave the bunny to the last and then I regret it. So I think it would be funny if the bunny was the pilot. Like if we dress the bunny like a Gundam pilot or something. Guys, what does a Gundam pilot look like? Is there like a stereotypical Gundam pilot outfit? Is that a thing? How did that 10 hit out of power? I don't know. We need to look into it, man. We need to look into it. Give me 1 sec. Gundam pilot. What happens when I Google that? Okay, it's like a space suit, essentially, kind of deal. I can totally put the bunny in like a cute space suit. Like a body space suit kind of deal. Okay. This guy's kind of hot, guys. He looks cool as hell in that red uniform. And I just looked up Gundam. I have no idea who that is, man. He has vibes. He's kind of slay. Okay, so yeah, the general idea seems to be space suit, space bodysuit helmet combination. Gotta hit them with the spacesuit helmet combination. That's the seed MC. I wouldn't know. I'm yet to see a single Gundam anime. I'm a Gundam dude. They would fucking call me what are they calling people on Twitter these days? LARPer or something like that. They would fucking call me that if they saw what I'm doing with the Gundam figures. They fucking calling anybody a LARPer on Twitter these days. I don't know, maybe it's just my Twitter feed. Because I interact with like a lot of fan art for a visual novel I really like. But like lately all I see on my Twitter is like people being mad and they're like, oh, these people are like LARPing, these people are pretending to be fans of like these people are buying figurines of like games they've never played. I'm like, who cares, mate? Who the fuck gives a shit? Like, I'm being so serious. Who the fuck cares? I don't know, man. You only live once. If you want to spend your salary on a figure for a video game you've never played, then spend your salary on a figure for a video game you've never played. Like, okay, now he just looks like Master Chief. I accidentally made a Master Chief bunny just now. Holy shit. It's Mr. Halo. It's literally Mr. Halo right there. What do you think of the last Cookie Run Kingdom update? Like the Dark Enchantress stuff? I don't know, man. I haven't actually played the story. I've just been doing the events to get all like the new cookies and stuff. So yeah. Let me look up Gundam pilot again. Oh my god, that's the guy that tells the girl to like kill herself after she invites him to her birthday or something, what I'm looking at right now. I keep forgetting that's from Gundam somehow. She's like, come to my birthday party, and he's like, I hope you fucking die. Oh, that's a good clip, man. The story got existential again? Again? I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't followed the story since like Silent Salt introduction. I haven't even done the Silent Salt Beast Yeast or whatever it's called chapters. I am like super behind on, I was about to say Gundam lore. I'm super behind on Cookie Run Kingdom lore. That was the only good scene. I keep forgetting you're like a Gundam hater. Alex. That is very funny. It was essential for years now. Yeah, it has. I know. I did listen. I did look at the other stories, but I haven't caught up with like the latest Beast Yeast stuff. Witch of Mercury was the gateway drug for many new fans. That's what I heard too, but I still haven't seen it. Sorry. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Anyways. How do you put a spacesuit on a bunny? Or like a helmet on a bunny, guys? Maybe like this. But then you won't be able to see his like little smile. But maybe that's what we want. Whatever, make him look like Master Chief. Maybe that's like the optimal male form, to be honest. Okay, I don't want to copy the Gundam uniform too much because then they're gonna accuse me of copyright. But what am I supposed to do if, like, they took the most sleek design and claimed it? What is a girl to do in that case? Look at him in his little spacesuit. They're sending him to his, like, death. And he has no idea. Make the helmet shaped around the ears. I did. Make him angry. I think he deserves to be angry. And they're gonna be like, we didn't pick your design because the bunny was angry. Maybe don't make him angry. But do make him very Gundam coded. Okay, he just looks ridiculous. That's okay. I'll workshop the body some more maybe later, but for now I'm going with this. You can't really stop me. Give him like a snowflake on his belt or something to stick to the theme. It looks like a flower right now, but don't worry about it. We didn't pick his side as Miku doesn't have clout for hair and Yukine is not wearing a bow. Quickly, quickly, put him in a little bow. You know, some of my previous designs had him wearing a bow, so... What is the truth? What is the truth? I think he's quite cute like this. I don't care what anybody thinks. My Halo Master Chief collection... I don't know why I said like his full name like that. Everybody knows John Halo's full name is Halo Master Chief Collection. My Halo Master Chief Collection bunny is great. He's literally perfect. Look at my son. I never put any effort into the bunny. Can I just say that? Maybe that's the reason why I keep failing at the contest. Maybe they can tell that my heart is not in the bunny design. I bet they take one look at my designs and they're like, yeah, she doesn't give a fuck about the bunny. And that's why I lose every year. They can fucking tell just from the vibes, but I do not enjoy designing for the bunny. They can absolutely tell. And you know what? Whatever, it's true. I'm not gonna hide my true feelings. I do not give a fuck about this bunny. Like, who is this guy? Who the hell is this guy? When did he become part of the Hatsune Miku universe? Nobody talks about him ever. Outside of, like, Snow Miku. And even when they talk about Snow Miku, they still don't mention this guy. That's how irrelevant he is. I'm not sure why they even waste plastic on making figurines of him. Maybe after this, they will disqualify me from the contest forever. Don't clip this. Did the Miku have cloud hair? No. Chill, it's a bunny? Nobody gives a fuck. Okay? Nobody gives a fuck. A famous artist Lucinda Gray outed as Rabbit Yukine hater. Or maybe Minim is offended because her username is Rabbit Minami. Sorry, Minami, is he your cousin or something? I haven't really thought about that possibility. I'm really sorry. I take it back. If he's related to you, then I take it back. If he's not related to you, then I'm doubling down. And I'm saying that this guy fucking sucks. No? Okay, this guy fucking sucks. Now I feel bad for the bunny? No, you fucking don't. Stop being pretentious. You're like those people who pretend like they give a fuck about the monkey. I know people don't give a fuck about the monkey with the monkey plushie, okay? Like, this isn't my first day on Earth. Alright? Like, I'm not gonna pretend like I give a fuck about this bunny like how y'all pretend to give a fuck about the monkey. Okay? He's just a little guy. The monkey or the bunny? He's one of the characters who only appear in the 2004 cartoon with only 13 episodes. That's so true, bro. That is so true. Maybe make the bunny look like Haman Karn from Gundam Zeta and ZZ. I have never seen that in my life, so I wouldn't know what you're referring to. And I know that Google is free, but I already blind this, so... Yes, what? Yes, what? This is what I get for making fun of the bunny, I guess. I'm gonna make him look like Master Chief. His head kind of looks like a football. Very kickable. Controversial opinion, but I wish I stopped trying the monkey. It was sad, but now it gets on my nerves every hour day. Dude, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I know people don't give a fuck about the monkey. Like, I think it's sad that the monkey was abandoned and shit. But can people stop pretending like they actually care about the monkey more than they do? Like, I'm sorry, but like... I'm sure more atrocities happen in the animal kingdom that we never get to see. I mean, haven't they ever seen an animal documentary? These people have never fucking seen an animal documentary. This is what happens when you're raised on TikTok. People haven't seen that more horrible things happen out there in the nature, actually. Like, you know, this fucking... this monkey is not the last victim of how harsh reality is, okay? Can we stop pretending like it's like the saddest news this week? Because it really is not. The saddest news this week is the fact that my stream yesterday got cancelled because of YouTube's mistake. Someone bought 1,000 of the monkey plush. They're on... Okay, they're hassling. That person is hassling, leave them alone. That person is on that hustle. It's a tough economy. I respect that. They're just trying to make the most of the situation, okay? Don't hate on them. Don't hate on them for trying to make a living. There's a world outside of TikTok? I know, it's crazy. Maybe one day you'll get there. Zizi Haman gets an awesome cape and crown. Lying to me. I fucking look it up and the first... I type ZZ Haman and the first search result is deaf. Oh my god, no way. I never really cared about this, but you don't gotta spoil it to me like that, Google. But, yeah, I don't know, man. Is she wearing a wig? Like, what is going on with this character? Is this a wig? Is this her helmet? Is her helmet the hair? Is this her actual hair? It looks like a wig. I'm sorry. This lady does not look serious. Nobody will take my rabbit Yukina seriously. If that's the design. Buy 1,000 of the Mori Calliope Funko Pop. If you do that, you might just single-handedly save them from bankruptcy. Can I just say that, you know how people keep like threatening you with a good time, telling you that Funko Pop is going bankrupt? And well, my question is when? I'll believe it when I see it. But like, also low-key, you might actually save their lives if you did that. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, I was gonna add a snowflake. I'm just gonna copy-paste Miku's snowflake. Because I'm a lazy girl. There you go. Maybe it's too detailed for him. He's so small. But whatever. Super Snowman. Gundam Super Snowman. Me when I LARP as the Gundam fan. I still see Funko Pop stores fully stocked. I know, right? They keep lying to you. It's like how many people were saying that Claire's was going under, but then they never went under and they still exist. I feel like them announcing loudly that they're going out of business is what like makes people remember about them, and then they magically save their business. I bought the Funko Pop just to feel something from the numbness of working every day. You did not! You did not buy the Mori Calliope Funko Pop. At least buy the Takanashi Kiara one! Oh, they're pretending like he's not even going out of business. Maybe they are putting up a front, like, look at us, we got so much stock and shit. Maybe they're doing it for the investors. It could be that they're doing it for the investors, not gonna lie. Okay, you know what? The spacesuit bunny is actually really cute. I'm sorry I was a hater to you, Rabbit Yukine. That's not the right brush. Rabbit Yukine, I take it all back. You might still be redeemable. Even someone like you could find love. Rabbit Yukine. Maybe you too can still be lovable. With my help. Funko Pop, those are doing well here. I don't know though, because I feel like they're so overstocked. Who actually buys them? Like, I'm sure they're doing okay. But I feel like wasn't their problem the fact that there's just so many of them. Like, they overstock them. So I think the problem is the fact that they keep, like, making more while not scaling down production. So I don't know. Whatever, it's none of my business. And definitely not my concern. Let's make the glass green. Does the Gundam, guys, most of you that are not Gundam LARPers like me, does the suit, like, color of the pilot have to like match the color of the mecha? I guess so, right? Probably. I'll figure it out without your help. It's whatever. See, I didn't even need the chat yesterday, really, because I only asked to be polite. The truth is I made up my mind 10 minutes ago. Sometimes we're just existing and he's catching strays. Sometimes, you know, you gotta do it. It builds character. Here in my city, they go out of stock quick. That's interesting. That's actually interesting to hear. I didn't know that was possible anymore. Like, who's buying out all the Funko Pops? Now I'm telling you, they're just like pretending. They're just pretending like it's going well. There was hated for Yukina, like my hated for Tuxedo Mask. Nah, man, mine is definitely not that deep. Because the truth is, I don't think about this guy. On my day-to-day basis. Like, I will do my Snow Miku design every year. And during that time, I think about him. But once I am done with my design and I submit it, he doesn't enter my mind. Not even for a second. Even when they announce, like, the winners or, like, the top 5, I look at the Mikus. I never look at what the bunny looks like because who gives a fuck? Like, I don't even bother checking what did they do for the bunny design because honestly, who cares, you know? So, I don't know. I think you kind of leave fueled by the hatred for Tuxedo Mask. I think it's a little bit different. So, yeah. Sure, what do you mean, sure? I've always thought they need to match when they come together in a set. No, that's Evangelion. Those guys got their color scheme really on point to what their mechas look like, I feel like, but I don't know about Gundam. Well, I've never seen Gundam. I'm just LARPing as a Gundam expert here, just for funsies, just to piss people off, maybe, I don't know. I haven't fully, I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't like fully decided if I'm rage baiting or not yet. I'm just kind of brainstorming at the moment. Like, absolutely no idea how serious I am about any of the things I've said in the past, like, hour. The truth is, I will probably decide based on, like, the reactions I receive. That's kind of the way to do it, isn't it? Okay, the bunny's kind of cute, guys. I take it all back. He's kind of cute. Look at him. Look at him in his little space suit. Getting sent off into space. With no training. They're Evangelioning him. He's actually quite cute. My sister likes the Funko Pop of Deadpool as Bob Ross. You see, I think their like biggest business problem is the fact that they make so many like ultra specific ones. And like alternative versions and stuff like that. Like, you know, we don't need like alternative colors and stuff like that of these. You know, it's fine. You already made one. It's okay. Buying the Tuxedo Mask Funko to nail it on my wall out of spite. You put him on a dartboard and then throw darts at him. I saw some news article on my phone talking about new Evangelion show. Yeah, apparently there's a new Evangelion show and it's like being directed or written by the Nier Automata guy? If I'm not wrong? Not gonna lie, I might watch. I mean, you know, I'm an Evangelion hater, but I hate it. But it's not for any personal reasons, it's just because I didn't like it. But if it's like a proper reboot and they actually make it good, then why the hell not? I'll give it a fair chance. You know? I'm like that. I'm not judgmental over something that's completely new and different. Yeah, Yokotaro, yeah. I don't know, is it like a reboot? Is it like, what is it? I just don't really know like much about the context of it. Is it like a completely new story? Is it like a remake of the story? Like, what is it? I don't think anybody knows. I don't think there's like actually any like information yet. See, that's how you know I don't give a fuck about the body. I multiply color him. I'm too busy for this shit. We multiply this fucker. We don't even individually shade all the layers. He doesn't deserve that kind of royal treatment. He's quite cute though. I love how I'm constantly going like from insulting him to being nice to him. I'm giving the vibe of that one waiter I experienced the other day at the restaurant. So I went out for dinner with my mom and my friend. So the three of us went for dinner together. It was pretty funny because across the three of us, we speak like 3 languages. So we were like trying to communicate in like 3 languages to each other, because my mom only really speaks like Russian and Spanish, and then I spoke Russian, English, and Spanish. And my friend spoke English and Spanish. So between the 3 of us, we were communicating fine, I think. But it must have been like a really bizarre thing to observe if you were like sitting at a different table across from us or something. But either way, we went to this restaurant. That was a really nice restaurant, actually. I really enjoyed it. Would 100% go again. But when we just walked in, the waiter that was at the door, he genuinely looked like offended. Like he gave us like the death stare, and then he was like, "What the hell are we?" Like he looked like he did not want us there. Like he was kind of like, I am not really like a Karen type, but I could tell from the vibes that like he was being kind of like rude and did not like us being there. And then he spoke, and I heard that he had a French accent. And I feel like that's such a mean thing to say, but all 3 of us immediately went, yeah, that makes sense now. He's just French. Like, we were like, oh, okay. Like, right, okay, that makes sense. Was he French or something? Yeah, absolutely. He was fucking French. I love how you called it immediately. Oh, hello, Zephan. How are you doing? It's always the French. It's just so funny. But yeah, you can speak again. But you know what was actually weirder? The weirdest thing was the fact that after we ordered food and we started like eating it, he became a lot more like talkative. Like he suddenly was like giving a fuck about us, and he was like coming after and he was like, "Oh, how are you guys liking your food?" Like he was suddenly being like really friendly and nice, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?" Like, and then by the time we got to dessert, I kid you not, he was telling us like stories from his childhood. Like my man was sharing stuff from his childhood by the time we got to dessert. I was literally like, this is the most mixed messages experience I've ever had. Like, this is the craziest shit ever. This man fucking hated us like an hour ago. So I was literally there like, this is like such a French experience, I think. Like, actually, such a French experience. What was even funnier, that it was like a really British restaurant. Like, it was a very British restaurant that was serving, like, British country food. So, like, I think it was even funnier because, like, what is this mean French guy doing here? But I think we kind of bonded with him. That is the French experience, so true. If they ever remakes anything like the Devilman and its many incarnations, you'll either get the same characters again or the same characters with slightly different names. My hot take is that I couldn't even finish the Devilman Crybaby show. I've never seen the original, so I don't have nothing to compare it to. But when everybody was talking about the Devilman Crybaby, I went to see it, and I think I watched maybe like 3 episodes, and I was like, this is... I don't know what's going on. This is not... I don't know. I just kind of abandoned it. I just couldn't get into it, I guess. I didn't really dislike it or anything, but I kind of was just like, I don't know, man. I would rather go watch something else. What's British country food like? So, it was a lot of, like, meat pies, things like, you know, like a duck leg. Everything came with mashed potatoes. It was literally so fucking funny. Everything and all the main dishes came with like a side of mashed potatoes. They had like soups and stuff like that. I had a pork belly with applesauce. It was really good. Like it was super delicious. And my mom and my friend both had chicken pot pie. And for dessert, we just had like bread and butter pudding. And it was really good. So yeah. The music is really good. I remember the music was pretty good, but I can't remember that much about it. I thought the opening was quite cool, right? If I'm not wrong. It happened to me at Disney with a French waiter because I got surprised to eat snails and somehow I offended the whole country. You did not tell like the French waiter as soon as you found out they were French if they ever ate a snail, did you, Minami? It's shaped like the con. Yeah, all the food is just shaped like the United Kingdom. That's what makes it country food. That's exactly what it is. You got it. I've never had bread and butter pudding before. It was actually quite delicious. It's 100% something that they would just make out of like old bread or something, but it was good. It was good stuff. Okay, well, guys, I am done with the rabbit and the Miku. I am not doing the side views today because that's gonna fucking kill me. Well, probably not so much on the back view, because usually what I do, I just copy paste the front and then delete shit like the eyes and change a couple details on the back, and then I'm like, would you look at that? That's what she looks like from the back. Believe it or not. But yeah. I saw a YouTube short where this guy was cooking English pub food and had a real English pub owner test it. I love pub food. Sometimes I just crave pub food. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, I really want to have some pub food right now. Like bangers and mash and stuff like that. Slot Snow Miku. Don't bet my Snow Miku away. Don't. Did you lose? You better have lost money there, man. Slot 6-7. Oh my god, you won 20 Snow Miku's bag? That's crazy. There's a French restaurant in Epcot. He spoke French and he explained the menu and I went, oh, that's crazy. Oh, okay. Wait until you find out they also eat frogs. I thought it was like a really stereotypical thing that they eat snails and stuff like that. I'm surprised you didn't know that. Because I feel that's like the first thing they tell anybody who's French. They're like, I heard you guys eat snails and frogs. And then it's just like really awkward. They won? I can't believe it. You won every time in this stream? Slot 6-8. You're really going against the current. You're so cool for that, bestie. But yeah, guys, that was a bit of a short stream today. But you know, just kind of trying to make up for the lost time yesterday. I'm glad they fixed the issues, so that's good. At least I can rest in peace and, well, not rest in peace. I'm not dying. You know what I mean? I can be calm and know that the Resident Evil stream is hopefully not getting hopefully not getting hijacked. R.I.P. Lara. So true. Yeah, I finished my Snow Miku 2027. Now I can rest in peace, guys. I feel like I still got a shit ton of stuff to tell you, but I keep going on like completely unrelated tangents. But either way, guys, I will see you on Saturday for Leon Kennedy return. The return of the Gay Boy Friday. Except it's like Gay Boy Saturday, I guess. But that's okay. We'll make it a Gay Boy Friday eventually, maybe. We'll see. I forgot to tell you something. When I entered the bus today, the floor was full of ants. I don't know why, but my brain was like starting to autofill your message, and I was like, I was reading it and I was expecting it to be, I entered the bus and the floor was lava. Sevens in chat? Oh, I'm stupid, I meant F. What the fuck? You just won 7 back. But yeah, guys, thank you for coming today, even though I know I like never stream on a first day, but thanks a lot for showing up anyway. Tomorrow, our new long play releases. So if you wonder, oh man, I wish there was a Lara stream today. How do I get my Friday dose of Lara? Well, there is a long play tomorrow, so you could watch that. You're welcome. I edited that one myself because I think I needed to give Raspberry some time to recover from the trauma that was the Resident Evil 7 Supercut. He did a really good job, can I just say though, the Resident Evil 7 Supercut is really good. I was watching it and I was like, man, this is like genuinely really funny and good editing, so I was very happy with it. So like, Raspberry, but I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and edit the long play myself. It's not a very long one, that one only turned about half an hour. Even under, I think it's like 26 minutes or something like that, so yeah. But I was like, yeah, I'll do it myself. I'm gonna give Raspberry a break. Bye, Lara, have a great time in the next stream. Thank you so much. I will do my best. I bought the $10 DLC because it's got Hot Leon in a suit. Wait, hello? I need that. How do I get that? How do I get that? I'm turning on the fucking PS5. You heard that beep? Did you fucking hear that? Hold up. Wait, how do I get that? How do I get Leon in a suit DLC? Wait, where do I get that from? Whatever, I'll buy it. But me giving Capcom all this money for a game that's not even out yet. That's crazy work, right? It's in a deluxe version? Fuck, I think I bought like the normal version. Can I still upgrade? You can get him shirtless too. Can I still upgrade? The deluxe version? I bought the normal thing. It was already like, Brian, it was already like $100. Video games are getting so expensive. It was already like, I don't know, like 60 pounds or something like that. I was like, god damn it. Whatever. Anyways, guys, long play tomorrow. Resident Evil 9 on Saturday. So yeah, thank you so much for coming. I thought you guys talking about Resident Evil 4. No, we're talking about the new one that's coming out in like 2 hours. In my time zone, at least. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming today. I really appreciate it. I will see you all Saturday. I already said that, but I already forgot. Bye bye. Have a good night.